Okay, here we are, another ride on the Chairlift Podcast. What's your name?
Jordan.
Jordan, where are you from?
Originally from Wisconsin, Milwaukee area, but I live in Salt Lake now.
Nice. So I lived in Madison
No way.
for like 2 months.
Small world.
Well, I guess I visited
Okay.
Madison. I loved it though.
Yeah, it's nice. I like Wisconsin. I see myself back there one day, but you can't beat this.
Dude,
For
you
now.
cannot. I mean, let's take a look at that. I mean, the sun's trying to poke through. Beautiful day. How long have you been out here in Utah?
Ooh, pushing 4 years, over 4, on my way to 5.
Nice. So what brought you out here?
Job opportunity, and then literally this right here, the mountains.
It really is a special thing.
Yeah, like I'm an environmentalist by career, so having the mountains and like 5 national parks and still being able to enjoy the snow being from Wisconsin is pretty spectacular.
So what do you do specifically as an environmentalist?
It's kind of hard to explain. I manage an environmental program for a state agency, basically making sure that new construction sites are adequately permitted and not impacting cultural and environmental resources negatively.
That's important stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. It's great, especially out here.
Yeah. So you're doing kind of some on-site inspections today?
Gosh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Hilarious. No, I actually took one phone call yesterday on the chairlift. So I took a virtual meeting on the chairlift on the way up yesterday.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, for sure. Field work.
Field work. Yeah.
chalk
This
it
is
off.
a work day.
Yep.
So how did you grow up skiing in Wisconsin or snowboarding in Wisconsin?
Kind of. I picked it up in high school.
Okay.
I had some buddies that dragged me out, and honestly, if it wasn't for them bringing me out snowboarding, I probably wouldn't be out here right now. I'd probably still be in Wisconsin, so I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah, so
I
you-
think maybe
so
like
you
my
owe them-
sophomore year or something. Yeah.
You owe
Really,
them like
I owe
a
them all
big
this.
gift.
Oh,
a
yeah.
big gift or something.
Yep. Yeah. My buddy lives in Colorado now. He's come out here once or twice. So,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so what's your favorite resort to head out to here?
Man, that's really tough. I do all of them. I'm a sucker. I do Epic and Icon. I probably do about 40-50% of my time up at Park City just because I've got a group that skis and rides up there.
Nice.
The rest of the time, majority Solitude, and then I save my powder days, weekday pow days at Snowbird and Brighton.
Nice. What do you like, Park City or canyons?
Canyons, but this year it's dicey because it's free parking over there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty jacked up. So like honestly now, there's some secret places you can Park City side, and it's more empty there this year. But typically canyons.
You can tell me when we stop.
Yeah, I'll tell you when
recording.
we stop recording.
I go to Park City every Saturday.
Okay, I think you might know already then.
Well, I don't know because I freaking take that shuttle and it's annoying.
Yeah, I don't take no shuttle. but
Yeah. Well, so we're gonna have to talk.
We'll talk.
For all of my 15 followers out there, we'll keep it a secret. So I ask everyone on the chairlift the same 2 questions: mittens or gloves?
I got mittens.
But not right now.
Not right
My
now.
hands
I'm
are
drinking
freezing.
some water. I'm hydrating.
So why mittens over gloves?
I don't know. Like I ice fish with mittens. I always have. So maybe that's just in my core. Just a
Okay.
mitten guy.
Have you done any ice fishing out here?
No, I haven't. I'd like to.
American Fork Canyon.
Yeah.
I was just up there, and there's a lot of people ice fishing out there.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've marked spots on maps up at like Strawberry driving by.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Strawberry, uh-huh.
I just don't have the equipment. I've never been out.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I would like to.
And the second question is, what would be 1 or 2 life lessons that you would pass on to someone else to be like, this is a principle I live by that I found to be successful?
Oh man, that's really tough.
It's kind of deep for a chairlift question.
Yeah, that is. I don't know. I just like to go with the flow with stuff. I let the wind blow me wherever which way. And honestly, that's kind of how I ended up here. It was a really random phone call with my wife and one of her best friends, and she said, "We're moving out to Park City." I don't know what's out in Utah. I've never been to Utah, and I said it's beautiful. They've got big mountains. And she says, "Well, why don't you guys move out there with us?" Haha, okay, whatever. I go to my computer, apply to 2 jobs, got one of them, and moved out here within a month.
Dude,
so just go with the
I
flow,
actually
baby.
freaking love that, dude,
Yeah,
because
man.
it's like,
It'll
don't
work out.
overthink it, right?
Yeah, just go with the flow. Let the wind blow you. You know,
Yeah.
there's some forces out there. Just let it push you.
The universe, if
Yeah.
you're mindful, the universe will push you where it wants you.
Yeah, for sure.
So very cool. Well, listen, man, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, you too, man. Pleasure.
I'm here with Sydney. Sydney, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from California.
From
Orange
California.
County.
And you live in Utah.
And I live in Utah.
But you're not from Utah.
I don't claim I'm from Utah, no.
Okay.
But I will claim that I live here currently, yes.
Okay. But you're not from there.
No.
So, what brought you to Utah? Let me hear the story.
My master's, and it was at BYU.
What's your master's in?
Food science.
Food science master's at BYU.
Yep.
And the catch is?
Not LDS.
Not LDS.
Nor will I ever be.
So tell me how you got into BYU then. Or what I guess not how you got into it, but why BYU? Yeah.
Why BYU? Good school, free education. I knew some people that went there because in San Clemente there's a lot of LDS members.
Okay.
And I kind of heard about it. My brother actually went there, not LDS also. He was there a year before me.
Wow.
And so I was like, oh, this seems like a good school, and it was free. So, and it was, great education. And I just wanted to continue my education in an area that I could have fun, and that's Utah.
So how is that being there, not LDS? What's that like for you? Like, be honest.
Challenging. Not many people are very accepting of who you are because you're not a member. It was hard to make friends and hard to get people to really do anything. Sunday is just kind of like a throwaway day. Just people go to church and they kind of just don't do anything else. And like, I mean, that's fine if that's your religion, but it was definitely like challenging being in like a beautiful place like Utah and being able to like ski in the winter and hike in the summer, and nobody wanted to like do anything.
Nobody would like just befriend you just to go out and do stuff?
No, not really.
Really?
Yeah,
Do you feel like that's a product of the difference in religion?
Yeah, and just that they, when you go to BYU, you're pretty LDS usually.
Yeah.
So people just, I don't know, and a lot of people had friends that went to the church, and so they would be excited to see their friends at church on Sunday, and I would be there like, okay, well,
And you're
I'll
like,
see you guys
I'm
later.
just gonna be by myself.
So I just kind of like hung out by myself and skied a lot, and Saturday was okay, but once I got out of Provo, moved to Lehigh, I met some cool people, and then now I'm in Salt Lake, and it's just been better. But
Nice.
Provo was difficult, but I had many people that were part of the religion that said that it was like super difficult even for themselves.
So I am part of that religion, and it is very challenging.
Yeah.
It's very different coming from Maryland to Utah, and the culture and all that is just difficult,
It's difficult.
and very different. And it's honestly, on some levels, goes against everything that they talk about in terms of acceptance. And such.
100%. I totally felt that. I was like, you are claiming to be a super accepting church, and the second that you find out that I'm not a member, you kind of like just one off me in a sense.
It makes me sad, honestly, because I grew up in an area where that wasn't the case, and I was the minority, and I love those people just as much or more than people of the same religion. So
yeah, I know. And growing up in San Clemente, that's how people were. They're like super accepting and open, and always invited us to stuff. And so like to come up to Utah, and it was kind of like a 180 of what I was used to, and I didn't realize that that's what it was going to be like, and it was a little bit of a shock. But you can do hard things for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Good to have
Good life lessons. Speaking of life lessons, so I ask people the same two questions on every podcast: mittens or gloves?
Oh, well, what about like
the lobster?
the lobster? That's my
How do
favorite.
you like the lobster?
Yeah, I keep my hands the warmest.
And since we're getting off the chairlift quickly, what is one life lesson that you would pass on to somebody else that you live by, a principle or something that you would give to someone?
This might be generic, but just appreciate every day and just live it to the fullest, because you never know when something bad's gonna happen, or when a family member's gonna be sick, or when you're not gonna be able to do it anymore. And just love the life that you live, and if you don't love it, then do something about it and change that.
You can control that, right?
Yeah, you have the power.